Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 35 of All the Mods 9 to the Sky. Where today, we get into Mekanism and learn how to make the hyperblock. So let's jump into this episode. Alright, getting into this episode. First thing we want to do is start making obsidian. That's it. I noticed that I was lacking a lot of obsidian, so I was like, it's time to automate it. So, just taking what we had here, leaving that there. Just bringing it on down here. Right here. Okay, so... First thing I want to do is, on top of this, set the stone barrel. Okay, so that direction is east. In here, we want to put a cooler to the east. That back in there. All right, and we'll configure it locked. We'll put a piece of obsidian starting out in there. Now, set this there. And we're going to need water in the bucket, so... we can just do this. Underneath here, what we'll want to do is we are already pumping lava out of our own personal thing on the purple channel. We've got to get also diamond. To set it for our own. There we go. Purple, purple, purple. Now I think I can just set this here. Oh, it has to be on one of the ends that it can absorb from. Okay. There we go. If I wrench this, that should start getting lava. Which should be getting our obsidian processed, which we do have a plenty of lava since we've stopped using lava power. And one of the things we can do to speed this up is put an ultimate pipe upgrade in there, so it'll pretty much always appear empty. And that's going up at a decent pace. We don't want to put a void in here. Oh, also, between episodes, I finally broke down and started making netherite upgrades. I taught the system how to do that. So we can start storing more stuff. Alright, so yeah, we're getting decent amount of obsidian here. So now we can have access to obsidian. The next thing I want to do is thinking... I am thinking here, which is never a good thing, we put these on top of here. All right, and a sink here. I get a at pipes upgrade here. The ultimate only takes a few seconds. Put a pipe there. One of these, add an ultimate. All of those will get water pretty decently fast, which is something we want. And now we'll set up sides here to pull all of these out. You can hear it in my voice. I'm not 100% today. Little bit of the after Thanksgiving cold, I guess. One of the things I want to make is crying obsidian. And to make crying obsidian, and like I said, I'm making this and I want a decent quantity. We're going to need a filled by spout. Now, I could bring it all down here. Just thinking here, what would be the easiest way to do that? Give me a moment and I will be right back. All right, I think I figured it out. First turn that off. I want a piece of kelp here. And so I can make a spout. Which requires a copper casing. All right, which is... We have an axe on us. Yes, we do. Here we go. Grab copper. There we go. Now this should make us the copper, or the spout. Now we need a depot. Which shouldn't be that hard. Do we have andesite taught to our... and we need iron ingots. Or iron nuggets. And another piece of oak. I think we need an andesite casing. That and that makes our depot. Good. Okay. A functional drawer and a pooler upgrade. And a pusher upgrade would be useful. If I can remember what I was spelling. All right, pusher. All right, reset this back up to pushing on. And the next thing I want to do is teach this how to make entangled block. You'll see here in just a second. We'll also need a binder. We only need one binder, I think. So I'm only going to make one binder. But we're going to need more of these entangleopers. One of my favorite things to have. I'm going to make 10 to start with. Because we've got the material to do that. All right, I'm going to set up the depot here. This oak drawer right here. We're also going to get a downgrade. Functional. The iron downgrade. There we go. In this, we'll put the iron downgrade and the pooler upgrade, and we'll make sure that it is set to the north. Okay, above this, we need, I think it's one space above. We need this. We're going to right-click this with the entangler binder. And we're going to put the entangle block right here. And now that is full of witch water over here. So we're teleporting witch water over here. And now one of the things we can do is we'll take this, but nope. We need to lock this first. There we go. And now we've got prying obsidian. We can put that in there. Now we can have this with a pusher upgrade. And we're going to want this set to south. And that only got water. Why did that get water? Hmm. Let me get some of these pipe upgrades. We need what, 8? Oh my. Really? Well, I think we can do it with just these, so let's make 7 of these. Okay, so we've got to figure out where our redstone's going to. I know a lot of it's going to this. Give me a second to see how we can fix a redstone issue. Okay, I saw what I did. I turned a lot of this into a higher tier version. Anyway, with that fixed, give me 8 of these. All right. And I'm not sure how these work on fluids. Now, so I'm going to have to go through here, add water to all of these, which is just simple drag and drop over. Should only take me about a minute or two, so I will be right back. Okay, after I reset that and change this to, or broke this and replaced it, fixed it. It will not allow the water to come through, so you can just drag and drop the water and you're good. Okay, so there we go. We've got crying obsidian done, regular obsidian done. I think one of the things I now want to teach this is how to make a hyperbox. We're going to be using hyperboxes a lot here for the end game. So let's make, I'm going to say make 10 of these. Okay, it's saying that it has no access to the crying obsidian. We should have more than 10 available. So configured link. There we go. Now it's linked. So now I should be able to say 10 of these. There we go. We got 10 of these hyper boxes. This is the start of the end. I'm going to check to see how much time we have left and see if we can hop into something else. Okay, after a longer break than normal, if you can't tell, I do sound a little bit better. I got plenty of sleep shortly after the last stop right there. But I want to get some mechanism started here. And hold on. I want to look at this real quick. I want to look at the reactor. That's where we're wanting to go with this right now. This is the next major project is the reactor. Okay. Apparently I have a steel recipe, so I'm just double checking. Do I need to actually go through the... You know what? I'm gonna build the basic mechanism stuff, and next episode we'll get into the reactor. First we're going to need few pattern providers. Think what? Oof. We're going to actually have to upgrade this next episode. Because I'm running out of channels, so I think it's about time we fix all of these cabling monstrosities. How about this? We get, say, 5 of them? Yeah. 5 should be good. Get the tier 2 of these guys. Okay, when they blink like that, that means they're hiding something. And we got levitation. Yeah. But we need some metallurgic infusers to go along with this. So let's make some metallurgic infusers. I'm just trying to remember how many metallurgic infusers we're going to need. I'm going to assume we're going to need 4 metallurgic infusers. Hold on. Can we... Yeah, okay, so... metallurgic infusers. Let's see here. Let's look at this real quick. We don't need the biomass, but we will need diamond. That's 1. We won't need the fungi. Carbon, that's 2. Okay, that's interesting. We'll need redstone. That makes 3. That makes 4. Alright, 4 so far. Fine obsidian, that's 5. We're gonna need 5 of them. we don't have the panels on this line anymore. So what I'm going to do first is make an ME controller. ME controller. Make one of these. We're gonna need to make more of these controllers. What's the issue? Okay, this is the issue here. Yeah, I need to fix that so that that gets into the right one. We're going to need dense cables. And a, what is it? Cable anchor. We're gonna need a quartz thing. Make this. So we're gonna need a lot more of these here shortly, but this is just a temporary solution in this nightmare that we've started over here. Pick that up. We'll place a anchor there. Now we can place this here. You know, Malcore bad cabling. Boop, 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 boop. All right, there we go. Pattern providers. So, like I said, we need 5 of these guys. Let's see here. Interface. Okay. We need what? 4 more of these metallic or metallurgic infusers. Let's just do this. Start. Okay, so we need 6 more of these. Right? Yeah. All right. We're going to need a. What else? What else was we going to make here? Enrichment chamber. That's it. Wait, don't we already have an enrichment chamber attached to this? Nope. Nope, we do not. Okay, so we need an enrichment chamber. All right. So here is actually a few of the items that we need enriched. Oh, we had enriched gold. I don't know why we would ever need gold. But what we're going to do is pattern provider or interface here. We want a crafting card. And we're going to put this crafting card in here. We're going to say you want to keep, 64 of these in here. You want to keep 64 of these in here. You want to keep 64 of these in here. And I don't remember why I said we needed 5 of these metallurgical users. That is going to be redstone. You know what? We'll do this first. We'll do the enrichment chamber here. We'll get redstone processed into this. Before we do that, we're going to need power, which we're going to get from the... Okay, so let's get this all started. Laser IO node. Okay, so we'll put the first one down here. We're going to... at laser, we're going to tell it we need 2 of these. Guys, real quick. And we're going to set this to white. We're going to say on the up, you are going to extract. We're going to get card overrides. We're going to put this in here. We're going to max this out. All right. So it's going to be pulling as much power out as possible. Underneath here, underneath each of these guys, we're going to place a laser node. On the up, we're going to put an energy into all of these. We're going to laser these two together. Okay, so now we're going to say it's going to keep 64 of these guys as well. And the way we're going to keep that amount in here, we're going to pattern provider this guy. We're going to tell it on the top, it's going to be input output, auto eject on. And we're going to teach it the at enrichments. Enrich. And we're going to say the enrich redstone. We're going to do this. We're going to say 64 of these is going to equal 64 of these by using the middle mouse button. So there we go. So we can do this. Put this in here. Okay, so we should see okay, so we see that it is processing these. We're going to need to make speed and upgrades for this, but this is going to get all of these. So we're going to place this along here, like I said, for each of these guys. In here, we're going to need a card. from laser IO. Laser. An energy. And an item card. Okay, as well as a basic, or no, we're going to want a counting filter. We're going to say 5 of these real quick. All right, so in each of these guys, we're going to say the up is going to have the energy, where it's going to output the energy. It's also going to have an item card. In this item card, we want to put a counting filter. And then on this counting filter, we're only going to want one of that particular item to be allowed. Okay, and we're going to just use channel white, just channel 1 here for this. And once we set this metallurgic infuser down, we can see we already have the power. We're going to have the side config. We're going to get the bottoms from there. We're going to turn just the top input, output, and bottom power. Okay, so we're going to need a card in this right beside the interface, a white one. We're going to say it extracts. We're going to set this to the fastest it can extract. And you notice that it's only going to store 1 extra redstone in there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to set up all of these pattern providers here between this episode and next episode. And set these guys up here. Between this episode and next episode, getting this completely all set up. And I think when I come back next episode, we're going to have the stuff to make the reactor already being processed. So until then, if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. If you dislike this episode, go right ahead, hit that dislike button, and tell me why you disliked it down in the comments. It really helps me out. Please share this with your friends that might enjoy Minecraft videos and the such. And until next time, later, Gators.